Hello everyone, welcome back to Motorhome and Adventures. It's great to have you along. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers who've subscribed very recently. It's great to have you on board, and keep all those lovely comments coming. We really enjoy answering your questions and all the messages that we get, so keep that going. It's great, thank you.
Absolutely brilliant it is, and welcome of course to a series of films, the NEC 2024 October. Yes, we're here again. Good to see it from 3 years on since we were first here, and in this series of films we're going to give you a little look round the NEC for the 2025 vans. So sit back, enjoy the footage, be it A-Class, tag axle, campervan. This series of films should bring something to all of you. Enjoy the films, guys. So welcome to the Campers, and what better place to start? Redline Campers. We've been looking at some of their vans for a couple of years now. Do some fabulous vans. Of course we've got stacks to try and walk you through, but as a glimpse, what better place to start than Redline? Do some absolutely fabulous conversions, and I'm going to start you with this one because this is, if you like, a pièce de résistance. It's got some beautiful additions to it. It's very highly spec'd, but I just love some of the finish in this. This one comes in at a base of 74, but Redline not only convert, but they add a stack of fabulous extras, which has taken this one up to 93k. But look at some of it. 40mm lowering springs, got all the side bars, you've got the pop top there, you've got the built-in alloys. Look at this feature in here as well. See that? The red blinds there to match this beautiful stitching on the seat. Let's get a little bit of light on that for you. Some lovely red inlay, a very red theme in here, but beautifully finished. Look at that cab. It's got just about every extra you can add to a VW cab. Top of the range cluster, instrument panel. They do some cracking conversions. Love it. These little spaces at the top here. Little cubby spaces. Everything neatly tucked away. Cubbies everywhere. Storage, obviously the seats move to allow you to obviously set your bed out. Little fridge there tucked away. What a lovely conversion. And it looks so good from when you stood back on it, with the sills at the side. There's your gas locker at the back there. But what a cracking example of a converted T6. Isn't that fabulous? They've also got one or two others on the stand here as well. So this particular one is in the sort of mid-80s as you see it now. Love the wheel conversions as well. That was that one we just looked at, the T6 there. They always do some cracking wheels at Redline. Up into that pop top there with its recessed lighting in the corners. Let's give you a pop top view of the show. There we go, look at that. Now if that was a view of the Swiss Alps, not quite the Swiss Alps in here, but what a lovely van space though again. Projector headlights, upgraded media. Got the sidebars as well there. Got solar on the roof as well, 275 watt panels on the roof. and then the usual sort of stowaway for your table and your bits and bobs that are hidden away when it's in bed mode as well underneath. Very nice too. One option of course that wasn't on that first one we looked at, but you could add a little awning to it as well. Wind out awning there. It's a nice two-tone blue as well, isn't it?
No, but the height, the connector is on.
And still that fabulous finish. That all CNC finishing of all the units that go in, that was what we really loved about Redline. And in fact what took us to, on the channel we've got a film from the Redline factory, so it's about a year old, the film. In fact we're due for another visit down there soon, but it still gives you a good insight into the company that make these fabulous vans that we're seeing here at the 2024 show, and this will take them into 2025. Order book is very busy down at Redline, as you can imagine, when they produce such lovely finishes for these VWs. They're also doing some Ford as well, and in fact over here Nikki's just doing a little bit of filming as well herself. Now this is the Ford based one. This is coming in at 63k, so I mean when you think the flagship one here was up in the 90s, pushing up to upper 90s, so this based on the Ford is a much different budget entry level, but is really nice in terms of the finish inside as well. You see that's got this lovely blue piping on the stitch there. I don't know, you can pick that up in the light, add a little bit more light, there we go. So isn't that lovely, that blue inlay, a lovely little galley area. And now the Ford layout as well, get a bit more, there we go. Ford cab layout, this blue stitch seats here at the front, but then a very similar finish as well as the other offerings from Redline here on their stand, in terms of the interior fit and the quality of that beautifully CNC'd units that they've shoehorned into the vehicles that they do, and they do it so well. Use every tiny bit of space, all their little cubbies and cupboards fitted away, so it was a very fitting place to start a look at some of the campers here at the 2024 October NEC show. A lot of these will be their 2025 offerings. So if Redline is catching your eye, and they certainly do catch your eye because they're fabulous vehicles, then they're based in the Midlands. I'll put a link in the description below as to their actual contact details, but plenty of information on their 2025 models and offerings that they're going to be doing. So Redline Campers, what a fabulous place to start. Let's go and take you around some of the others. So we're on to Sherwood Campers stand, and look at that matte colour. Haven't seen one yet in matte, although we haven't been around all of the stands, but that's a nice finish, isn't it? The matte, look at that paintwork, and then topped with a white gloss. Really nice finish that, and that's a full-on red finish. Some lovely lines here though, isn't there? Now obviously I can't go in this one. You can see we've got a rope across here because this is actually already sold. In fact, I suspect that the owner might be Jeremy, but they took possession of this earlier this year, and after it was converted by Sherwood Campers, and they've lent it back to them for the show. And what a fine example it is, isn't it? Yeah, I really like that. That's a cracker, isn't it? So let's just pan round, have a look at one or two others on the Sherwood stand here. This one obviously is on the Transit, Ford Transit. This one is priced, just on 75k there. Nice metallic colour there. It's a nice colour scheme, really nice and bright. Really well used lighting in here, isn't it? Lovely bright finish, that beige, different shades of beige finish, beige and brown. Some of Sherwood Campers literature there. Should take you around the front of that one. You can see it from the front there. It's that Ford logo. So, Sherwood Campers. Very nice too. Cracking matte colour, I do like that. Gonna have to see if I can see any more matte coloured on at the show here. Right, let's take you on to the next. And then just round the corner we've got Ventura and Ventura Campervans, as you can see by their sign up the top there. They've got a couple here at the show. This one, which based on a VW Transporter, and then this slightly bigger, higher top one. But both are pretty good price point, aren't they? Certainly some height in that pop top once it's fully up. And then also quite an interesting paint job on the sides as well here, that blue, and then that goes with this quite bright blue offering inside, and a ladder up to your pop top area. That's a good sized van, that is. There's their other smaller one here, based obviously on the VW. Again, nice blue finish there, isn't it?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2024. The show is now open. We wish you a very enjoyable day.
So we just moved round onto the Jerba Campers. This one's on the VW, but that's, it is interesting, isn't it? It's obviously the higher top.
Ooh, fancy and chunky.
It's fab, isn't it? Yeah. And it's the Crafter I think this is based on, so you've obviously got that extra height in here.
I'm intrigued. Let's have a look round. Let's have a look at the shower and toilet unit. Completely separate. That's good space.
Look at that. Some good feature, that the way they finished the vans to stop the condensation. But look at this, a full closed off end bathroom. Amazing.
That's decent. Decent space.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shower, toilet, and
It's going to lose sideways, but it's not a problem.
well, they rotate, don't they? So
I know
they would, yeah. They'd rotate. It's diesel fired hot water, hot air heating system, off-grid ready, yeah. Fantastic. Homemade blackout curtains. Very nice little galley area. Little insert that comes up, a bit more storage there, but look at the way they've tucked in all the storage in this. It's really nice.
It's nice. Go on, you open that one. Yeah, it's decent size.
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
Usual fridge units.
Some more information about how they do everything in here. CNC'd. More storage at the top there. That is certainly absolutely
We've got a
packed.
hidden storage compartment here. Let's
Got it from the front.
from the front.
From the outside, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's handy. Yeah.
Wow.
Put loads of stuff
Loving
in there.
that. Yeah. Yeah, that is a really nice galley area, isn't it? Let's have a look at some of the storage down there. Yeah. Yeah, water pump tucked away under there.
Got a double bed in the roof.
Yeah. Absolutely cracking.
Your camera extend to go up there. You can show it that way.
That is a lot of van, isn't it? Crammed into there. That's a lot of van. Just shows you pictorial how they've set it out there with that shower at the back there that we saw. That is an amazing space.
What's the price in this one?
And then look at the storage at the back here as well. And some lovely pictures there of the of happy and proud owners and the Jerba family. NCC approved manufacturer, Jerba are. And price point wise, 81k. So you know that's a lot of van, isn't it? That's a lot of van for 81k compared to some of the smaller VWs that we've got here here at the show. Really like that. Let's have a look at some other of the Jerba on the Jerba stand here. Obviously back to the VW here. This is obviously a 6.1. Pop top there.
I like the extended windows.
Yeah.
It gives it a sense of more openness, doesn't it? With the,
Yeah.
with the extra window there.
Yeah, yeah. Like the curtain finishes as well. That's quite a nice design, isn't it? Really like that. Yeah. Nice interior. So instead of going like full-on jazzy bright colour on the actual upholstery and the seats, they sort of introduced a little bit of colour in the decor surround. That's nicely done, that.
It is.
Fully insulated floor. Leisure battery charge system. Rear travel seats, lovely. Really like it. There we go. And then again another slightly different layout on their stand. Galley at the back here. This one, as you've probably recognised from the shape of the vehicle, is the Ford. In fact, let's just take you back there. It's based on the Ford conversion. So quite a few options. The Crafter, the T6, the Ford. Long wheelbase option. That's a nice entry step as well, isn't it? Jerba vans. Very nice too. That's interesting, isn't it? A gasless van, a diesel-fired Wallace Hob. That's interesting. So not only diesel heating, but actually a diesel-fired hob. Now that's not something I've come across before. And what I've done, I've opened out the back here a little bit just so you can see some extra features that we didn't see when we were coming in from the other way. So this has got the door that I opened there, that's got this leaf that folds back again, and as you've probably guessed, it's a sort of privacy area because this cover comes over the top here and that drops down. That's where your loo sits. Obviously it rotates there, comes out, electric flush there. So that's a very cleverly designed little area. And then I found out, because I was interested, as you may well be, in one of these. These have actually been around a while, albeit I've not personally come across them before, but child locked on the side there. So as you lift this, underneath is a burner, diesel burner. This would get to full temperature. This is a sort of lower temperature side for keep warm type simmer temperature. And then when you close it, there is an air input which blows the warm air out into the vehicle. So this acts as not only your cooking space, but it's also the actual heating for the van. So there's no other vents in the van, and it's merely that is your heating source for cooking and your heating source as a heater for the van. So that's the diesel heater. So I'm now today years old when I learnt about those products. And in fact, the man that's responsible for Jerba Camper conversions, he was just telling me that over there is the stand where the people are based, or they've got a stand here that make these heating systems that we see here in the van. So yeah, very interesting. Diesel heating, no gas.
I like the way the loo is disguised. Once you cut it back up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Box, really.
Yeah, it is very
Disguised, isn't it?
Yeah, very cleverly done that. No, they've got some lovely offerings here, haven't they? Really nice vans. Very clever, isn't it?
Developments.
Yeah, there is. Every year there's something sort of different that we see, isn't there? Just where they've shoehorned things in and changed the design, but cleverly done, yeah. Okay.
Jerba Campervans.
Jerba Campervans. Check it out. Check them out online if you fancy knowing a bit more about them. Some nice offerings. We've come around to Redline Campers. Look at this one, the new VW Go camper. This one obviously is the Ford base. Great price point, look at that, $49,500. Ford Connect van. That is a compact camper, isn't it?
It's ergonomic camping, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely shoehorned a few things into that little Connect van. You certainly wouldn't need much space to park this, would you? Bed folds down there. That is proper compact camping. Amazing.
Even stand up on it.
Another offering here on the Hembill stand. This one's a Renault with its pop top. $65.5k for this Renault finish van. They do as well the VW conversions as well. This one's up at 77, a bit more expensive. So it's interesting. Got the Renault, the Ford Connect, and then over here we've got the this one based again on the T6. And a price tag of 77. I like the way those kitchen spaces, galley spaces swing out like that. That's a nice touch. Bit of outdoor cooking. It's like cooking without the barbecue. So we've come across onto Van Works. Some nice looking vans here. Nice finish. Look at that green one over there. Let's go and see if we can have a look at that one for you. Max Tracks, that's quite a motor, isn't it? Love all the storage spaces, the way they've done that. That's clever. That's a serious bit of tyre, isn't it? Look at that. What a wheel. Stack of storage as well, isn't there? Roller door there that covers it. Storage absolutely everywhere in the doors. That is a good looking vehicle, isn't it? Look at those wheels on that. Those are some monsters. They're like monster BFs, aren't they? But BFs on steroids. Yeah, that definitely looks the part, that one. And very similar to this one as well, from the same makers. Those are some serious signature tyres, aren't they? Nice. Cracking roof rack space as well, isn't it? You could, gosh, you get your kayaks and God knows what up there. Absolutely loads of space. Big high level lighting up there. Can all the switching be done in black? Very nice too.
It's a cool van, isn't
It is. Cool van indeed.
Really cool.
Yeah. I'll show you this side of it. There's another one of these monster tyres. Loader AT. Yeah, not come across that before. That is one serious wheel, isn't it? Wind out awning. Van Works. Cracking. There's a slightly smaller one here, over here. The in the grey and yellow. $86k, 89.7 in fact on the road, this one. Ford based one. Yeah, some really interesting offerings there. In fact, I didn't find a price on that one, the green one over there. Let's see if we can find a price on that one for you. Cool, 130. Based on that man chassis. 130k for that one. Look at the lighting at the top there. Those individual spotlights, wow. I bet that would be like light up from here to the North Pole if you put all them on at once. 130k. If that's grabbing you, get in touch. So we've crossed over onto Westfalia. This one's actually a German model, so it can obviously be right-hand drive, but there's those loader tyres again. Same as our last stand we were on, the Club Joker Ford Transit Custom based. £71.7k for this Westfalia. There's your measurements for your beds. That's a striking metallic colour as well, isn't it? Certainly a lot of conversions being done on this latest Ford Custom. This one just 65.7k on the road. Nice with the connection, shower connection. Could have an external shower. Very nice too.
No, this is a bed up here, and then this makes
Then slightly bigger than the Ford Transit Custom. This is obviously a Fiat Ducato based Westfalia. The Columbus, this one. It's a bright finish inside, isn't it? Bit lighter finish in here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, just that little bit more space. Shower, sort of wet room there. Some dimensions there for your bench seat bed at the front here. Just showing you there the type of springing that they've done. Certainly these mattresses feel really comfy. That's nice lockering as well, isn't it, on the back there.
You have an interest in Columbus?
They're quite nice finish as well, aren't they, those lockers? Very nice too.
They're well put together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come a long way. Probably about 35 years ago, my first skiing experience. Going down to,
There's that good old new Fiat Dash. They've certainly come on in the last 2 or 3 years since we bought our van, which is also a Fiat Ducato base, but the older Dash from 2021. And that slightly bigger offering on the Ducato there is up at 96. There it is from the back. Plenty of storage space, isn't there, under there, with the lashing points as well in there. Just that step up in size, going up to that slightly bigger van from the first Transit Customs that we were on there, on the Westfalia stand. And there's a Westfalia based on the MAN body. Again, very similar to the Columbus that we just looked at. Wind out all in there, so that's nice. They've certainly got a visual appeal, haven't they? With some of the finish, the eye-catching finishes that they have. And again, similar sort of size to the Columbus we were in just then. and a not dissimilar layout as well in terms of the way they've used that internal space. Very nice too, indeed. Some nice offerings from Westfalia, aren't there? This particular Sven Hedin model is about 94k on the road. And obviously can be done in a right-hand drive version. Very nice too.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the films, guys, and our tour of the NEC this year.
Cool, what a few sights and sounds there were in there, weren't there?
Yeah, we enjoyed it, didn't we?
There were, some absolutely fantastic vans, weren't there? And there's all those 2025 editions, bit more tech, isn't there? A bit flashier lighting, some upgraded and updated interiors, and some of those vans and the little vans. I think there was quite a change there, wasn't there? Lots of innovation.
Yeah, I enjoyed the little innovative additions to lots of the vans that we spotted. And what we also really enjoyed is bumping into some of you that follow our channel.
Yes, it was great really, to have a chat, guys. Yeah,
really lovely to meet you in person, and we had some lovely chats with people, didn't we?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was really good fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, keep an eye out on the channel. There are going to be probably 4 or 5 other films from the NEC here, so if you fancy a full-on virtual tour of the NEC 2024, then have a search on the channel for those other films. Until we see you on the road again next time, thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon, guys.
See you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.